So therefore, here we start with the tricky problem. Here I am starting with the 50 rupees, but here is my spend chart and here is the extra balance chart. So if we spend 20 rupees from the 50, then we got the 30, and if we spend from the 30, that is 15, so the extra is 15 here, then the rupees 9, and then the left 6, and if we spend 6, there is 0. But it seems for the first time to be tricky that if I sum of this, we got 50 here, but here we can't get 50. If we add this, we got just 51. But how can is this possible? It should be 50, but there is plus 1 here. There is plus 1 here. So it's as simple as
एक स्कीम है, अमीरों की स्कीम मेरे हाथ लगी है, 25 दिन में पैसा डबल.
So, to explain this problem arbitrarily, I am going to explain it in a different way. So, therefore, I have a total of 50. Just let it away. Now, I have spent S1. So, therefore, from this 50 minus S1 remains. Then, I am spending S2. Then, 50 minus S1 minus S2 is remaining. Then I am spending S3. Then 50 minus S1 minus S2 minus S3 remains. Then finally I am spending S4. So therefore 50 minus S1 minus S2 minus S3 minus S4 remains. So therefore just sum of this. S1 plus S2 plus S3 plus S4. This is the sum. And here 200 minus 4 S1 minus 3 S2 minus 2 S3 minus S4. So like this previous, if we put the value S1 is equals to 20, just like the previous problem, S2 is equals to 15, S3 is equals to 9, and S4 is equals to 6. Just put this value. Here we have got just putting all these values. We should get, and we must get, that this spend value is equals to 50. But here, if we put this S1, S2, S3, S4, we just got 51 here. Remember, we have just got 51 just for here. If we spend another rupees, S1, S2, S3, S4, so we should got any different value, not like this 50 and 51. Okay, if we change the values of S1, S2, S3, S4, then we should get the other value from the balance sheet. Because so the only reason is what, if I have got the 50 rupees and I have spent S1, S2, S3, S4, then all the spend value should be equals to the principal, that is 50. But the balance value have nothing to deal with our calculation, because how much we just spent, that's in the spend value, but the balance should always remain anything. Because if I have the rupees 1000, just assume if I have the rupees 1000 for the first case. For the first case, I spent only 1. Then what is the balance? Of course, the balance is 999. For the second case, I have spent the balance 0. So what is the balance? Of course, 999. So what is the spent value? The spent value is only 1, and the balance is just 2 into 999, but that doesn't mean that this 1000 got increased here. That doesn't mean this 1000 got increased here and I am going to like reach in one day. That's not the case. The spent value is just like the spent value. Here from the 50 rupees I have spent all the money, S1, S2, S3, S4, just like this, 20, 15, 9 and 6 from 50. So their sum of is 50. So therefore all the 50 rupees is gone. And then after S4 the only is 0. But here on the balance sheet, just nothing like this, just nothing to deal with it, just like this problem. From the 1000 I spent only 1 from the first case. For the second case I have only spent 0. So that doesn't mean that I spent only 1, the 1000 gets decreased to 1 or the balance get increased to 2 into 999. That's totally wrong. We have a misconception here. We have only the spent chart, and how much we spent it is here, and in this case the 50 and the amount of we have spent is 50. So therefore after this we have 0, and the amount here is taken. This is the fallacy of the problem here. The amount is just taken from S1, S2, S3, S3, just like 51, that is the only one value, only the plus one value increase in here. So it seems like where is my money, and I have spent all this, this is 50 but the balance is increased. That's a problem. That's nothing a problem, because we have nothing to do with the balance sheet. Okay, I hope you all guys understand this problem. Thank you.